Welcome back to Queenie Connection. Thanks for joining us on another episode, as there's lots to get through today. But joining us first is Nancy from Eastminster United Church in Belleville and Jeanette, as they've got a great fundraiser happening for Open Door Café. So Nancy and Jeanette, thanks so much for taking the time. Really appreciate it.
Well, thank you for having us.
Thank you for your interest.
I guess, Nancy, let's go through first kind of the story of Open Door Café and where it's based.
Well, thank you. Open Door Café started 25 years ago. We had our 25th anniversary this past fall, and it's a free meal program, hot meal program that's provided every Wednesday all year round. We close 2 weeks at Christmas, but otherwise we're there every week. And it's open to any people who are food insecure, people who don't have a house, people who are just lonely at home, seniors who are at home and just would love to get out for a hot meal so they don't have to cook for themselves every night. It's a great social place. It's a good hot meal. You come in, there's fresh homemade soup every week, a hot entree. That could be macaroni and cheese, it could be chili, it could be shepherd's pie, salad, or another veggie, and dessert, which is homemade cookies or muffins that are made every Wednesday morning. And the people who come, we have about 75 people usually attend, and it can be more than that, 100. We had about 150 first week. We have volunteers that have been there since the first. We have 2 volunteers, Harold and Carol and Hildebrand. They started 25 years ago. And we have others of all ages. We have summer students that come. We have loyalist students who come and work for a few months. And it's really great. Everyone is made welcome. It's pay if you can, donate if you can, what you can. And there's a box as you get your cutlery. And if you're able to put in something, great. And if not, that's fine too. And we really encourage anyone to come out and enjoy the fellowship and the good meal that you'll get. Every week there's some new people and that attend, and ages from everywhere. We have one lady who joins from ConsiCon because she just loves coming and the social atmosphere that we have. And we have young children, especially in the summer. Parents bring their grandchildren, or parents bring their kids, and it's a really multi-generational, really fun social atmosphere. We also have community living. They're very involved. They come and help volunteer pathways. We have a number of group homes that come out and really enjoy the whole experience.
Thanks, Nancy. So Jeanette, I'll go back to you first for a little bit, because walk us through how you got involved with this fundraiser and kind of what the big night's about.
Well, Eastminster Presents has been a series that's been ongoing for several years, and I got to know the wonderful people at Eastminster United Church over the years, having done shows there. And when they decided they wanted to start one up again in 2024, then Rolly Tipper actually is the one who reached out to me to see if I'd be interested in helping with this. And absolutely, they run a wonderful series there. So we decided, because it's Mardi Gras, that I would do it. It would be a double billing. There's another group, a trio called Seventh Town, and they're an acoustic Celtic group. And I'm an Acadian performer. So we're going to do an Acadian or Celtic Acadian salute to Mardi Gras. And I'll explain some of the reasons that they're connected in our music and how we share some of the same roots in music. So that's about how I got involved.
Thanks, Jeanette. What date is this, and is it going to be at the church?
It will be at the church.
February 13th at 7 o'clock. And I understand it's a free will donation or donation at the door. And it should run a couple of hours anyway. It's a Tuesday night.
So Jeanette, let's go back to the music. Walk us through kind of how those two pieces of music really blend good together.
Yeah, well, Acadians originally came from France, and there's a huge history. I won't go into all of the history of what happened to the Acadians in North America, but we're related to the Cajuns down in the area down in Louisiana, because some of the Acadians ended up heading south to Louisiana, and some came back up north, if you know the history of the Acadians and what happened back in the 1700s. So in the Mardi Gras, it's a mix of Cajuns, who are Acadian cousins, is the way I describe them, and various other cultural groups down there as well. And what I think is the real link is the joie de vivre in the music, and fiddle-based and zydeco and Acadian music. And then when I thought of the Celtic influences with the Acadians, because we were greatly influenced by the Irish and Scottish music. So that kind of lively kind of music, fiddle-based, I think is going to be a wonderful celebration, and as I said, a salute to Mardi Gras. And there'll be a couple of songs that we're going to add to the mix that are actually, songs from down south.
Sounds good. So coming up shortly, the show, Nancy, walk us through kind of the impact that this could make for you and kind of the bottom line, keeping Open Door Café still open.
Oh, this is so important, the funding, because everybody knows food prices are going up, and that affects Open Door. And because we're not charging for people to come in, and we're encouraging people we really need funds to help survive. So it's really important, these concerts.
Sounds good. Nancy, do you still need volunteers, whether it be the Open Door Cafe or some cash donations still?
Yes, volunteers are always welcome. We have a coordinator, and she organizes all the volunteers and makes sure they know their jobs and that all the positions are covered. But we're always looking for volunteers too.
Sounds good. Well, Nancy and Jeanette, thanks so much. Congratulations, and looking forward to learning more about the show after on. So thanks so much.
Thank you
again.